This lesson will give you an overview of the Quick Looks website, demonstrating the different ways you can view your data. During the video, try and focus on the explanations behind what each visualization shows you, without worrying too much about remembering where to click to access everything. When you move on to the following lessons, you will be able to reference Handout 5.1 for quick tips on navigating the website. Quick Looks gives you access to student data in a number of ways and will serve most of your data analysis needs. This is the Quick Looks homepage. It would be a good idea to bookmark this page, as it gives you easy access to both Quick Looks and Hive, which you'll use in the next course. Note the logos for ARC and Hive in the top corners. The ARC logo will bring you back to this homepage, and the Hive logo will take you to the Hive website. We're going to first take a look at what you'll see if you click on the link for Districts and Schools, Scale Scores, Student Growth Percentile, and Proficiency. Clicking on the link will take you to this page with drop-down boxes where you choose your district and then the grade and subject you wish to explore. For this example, I'm going to choose the Bald Knob District and 7th grade math as the course. Click the Go button to load the data. The bar charts on the left represent average scale scores for the district, and the ones on the right are for student growth percentiles. The blue bars represent the district, and the averages for Arkansas are in red. If you do a mouse hover either over the bars or the red diamonds, you'll see the details for either the district or the state. The first set of charts represents the averages for all students in the district. If you scroll down, you'll have the same charts for your district's ethnicity and socioeconomic subpopulations. If you scroll down even further on the page, you can see the charts for the percentage of students that were proficient compared to the state's average for proficiency. These charts are also broken out by ethnicity and socioeconomic status. If your numbers are a little different than what you saw in the reports for accountability, remember that state data is often scrubbed. The data in Quick Looks represents data for all the students tested in your district. Instead of a particular grade or subject combination, you can instead choose to look at a cohort. To view a cohort, scroll down below the visualizations and select your district and a grade and subject cohort. If you are interested in looking at a particular school within a district, you could also select the school here. In this example, we're looking at Bald Knob's 7th grade mathematics cohort, which shows math scores for 7th graders in 2010 and the same student scores as 6th graders in 2009, 5th graders in 2008, 4th graders in 2007, and 3rd graders in 2006. Since this represents more or less the same group of students over 5 years, it allows you to quickly spot if there are trouble areas. Another helpful tool is the bubble chart, which allows you to compare your district to other districts. To access the bubble chart, return to the home page, scroll down, and click on either the image of the bubble chart or the title to the left. Doing this will take you to a familiar page where you will this time choose a county, co-op, or district whose schools you want to compare, as well as the course and the year. Here, I'm going to choose to look at the 2010 7th grade math scores in the Wilbur Mills Co-op. Once again, I'm going to click the Go button to load the data. In the bubble chart, average growth for the districts is on the x-axis, and average scale scores are on the y-axis. The size of the bubble represents the number of students tested. Schools that are in the upper right quadrant are those that have both high growth and high scores. Schools in the lower left quadrant have both low growth and low scale scores. You can also look at districts by county. This limits the number of districts you're looking at and may make it easier to find your district. To do this, simply scroll down to the bottom of the bubble chart and select a county instead of a co-op. Another helpful Quick Looks visualization is the radar chart, which represents strand scores. To access the radar chart, return to the home page, scroll down, and click on either the image of the radar chart or the title to the left. I'm going to look at the Bald Knob 7th grade math for 2010. Radar charts may look a little strange at first, but the concept is pretty straightforward. Each of the strands are represented by a different spoke on the chart. MC stands for multiple choice, and OR stands for open response. The district scores are in blue, and the state averages are in red. If you see blue for a particular strand, that means your district beat the state average. If instead you see light red, this means that the state average was higher than your district's average. The maroon color represents areas where your district and the state overlap. The final chart we're going to look at allows you to compare two districts directly. This is especially helpful if you want to compare your district scores to a similar district. To access these charts, return to the home page, scroll to the very bottom of the page, and click on the image of the bar charts or the title to the left, and then select the districts you'd like to compare as well as the course. You'll notice that these charts are the same as the first charts we looked at, only now you can see that there are two sets of bars, one for each district. Congratulations! You have now completed Lesson 5. Now you are ready to begin Lesson 6, Preparing for Data Analysis, the Data Analysis Framework.